Hey everybody, DeRosa here, coming at you with a recap of this weekend Central Valley Veterans Game Fest that was sponsored by the Vietnam Veterans of America. All proceeds benefited the Fresno Clovis ROTC programs and scholarships. The event was held from Friday, July 7th to Sunday, July 9th, and Major Wellington was lucky enough to be invited up to run the bolt action segment of the tournament. And I'm just going to give you a quick recap of everything that went down. As you can see, the event had many options for players. You could buy rule books, or they had a flea market on Saturday. And then they had lots of different games with lots of different game systems. This is a really cool buffalo hunt game I watched for a while. I'm not really sure how it works, but it looked really fun. And the figures are really cool, and the buffaloes are really impressive. And it looked like the buffaloes did a lot of damage to the Native Americans, so it looked good. So, there was a lot of different games. Right when we got there, Luis and I got into a game called Rank and File. It's a 15 millimeter. We played 15 millimeter. I guess you can play various sizes. We played the 7 Years' War. It was a really fun game. Pete and Greg and Dave invited us over, and it was really fun. So I highly recommend this convention for everybody. It was a really good convention. It was a nice venue, and it was in a nice area, and it really went well. So this game was really fun too. Rank and File. So check it out. There was various games. There was Legion. There was Flames of War. They had various games in a different room. Board games, Dungeons and Dragons. You see here is an airplane game. And then we got into the bolt action on Saturday. We set it up Major Wellington, and we used all of Alex's terrain. So thank you to Alex for letting us use his terrain. And the Vietnam Veterans of America supported us with prize support. We set up 3 tables, and we had enough players to do that. We actually got a couple of young kids to play a couple rounds, so that was really nice. So I want to thank the players for being patient and letting new players step in and try out the game. And it made it a really fun event, and I think it encouraged younger players to try to start this hobby. The tournament format was 3 games of 2 hours each. The first game was 1,000 points. The second game was 750 points. And the third game was 500 points with no armor. It turned out to be a really exciting match, and we'll go over what happened. For the most part, we were able to play Axis versus Allies in all the games. On the first board, we had a jungle board, as you can see, and we put the Japanese there versus the U.S. Marines. Made it a real fun game. It turned out to be a draw. The middle board was the Italians versus Germans. We pretended it was 1944, 1945. On the final table, we had a player enter that's never played before. His name was Colt. He used an American army. He borrowed it, and we played with the Soviets there. And that was on the ruins area. So, again, thank you to the players for being patient and teaching the new players how to play. I'm going to quit talking and let the action flow. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and let us know what you think. Check us out at MajorWellington.com. And I highly recommend that you get to this tournament next year. It's really good for a really good cause. Thank you to Alex and the Vietnam veterans for all their support. For round 2, we rotated players, and Eric and I ended up playing because Colt had to leave, and we played Japanese versus my Soviets. It turned out to be a really cool game. We were playing key positions for round 2, all the players were, and I was GMing the game, but this game was so enthralling that I was only able to take pictures of this game, so I missed the other people's games. But actually, Luke was able to pull out a second win after round 1 and round 2, and then they moved into a third round where we had Tucker versus Luke, and Luke was able to pull out his third victory and claim first place of the tournament. But overall, everyone had a really good time. They're really good sports. It was more of just getting to play and have fun, and that's always a great time when everyone has that attitude. So again, I want to thank the players for a great attitude, and I'm hoping that we can double the boards that we have there next year and have a really great event. So again, thanks for everyone being involved, and congratulations to all the winners. Everyone's a winner when they play bolt action, and we'll see you at the tables.